in two parts. So why would players want to go to the Abyss, and why would they want to engage in PvP and try to control castles within the Abyss? Basically, the Abyss is a hunting ground for high-level characters. So once you reach a certain level, of course you can level up in non-Abyss areas until you reach maximum level, but it won't be as efficient as when you're hunting in the Abyss, which will have all the higher level mobs. If you want to quickly and really efficiently reach the maximum level, it would be very wise to go to the Abyss and kind of level up there, because but it has its risks because it's a PvP free area and you can be attacked by the enemy faction at any given time. So it will have the risk of that risk element, but that is deliberate because we want the players to be gradually introduced to the element of having to fight your enemy faction. And as I've said earlier, the castles will also be kind of a raid content. So even if you're not interested in killing PCs of other factions, you have to kind of attack the NPCs around the castles and the guardian NPCs of the castles, because they're basically monsters that give you experience points and loot and items. So that in itself will be a motivator to why you would want to enter the Abyss and play there. And the second part was, so once you actively participate in attacking castles and trying to control them, it will have also very direct benefits, because castles will have trader NPCs that sells items that aren't available in other areas. And once you gain control of a castle, you will be able to use the NPCs that spawn at that castle. Once any guild of your faction gains control of a castle, all faction members will have access to those trader NPCs, but there will be a certain tax within those transactions, and all that tax will go to the guild that controls the castle. So having your guild control certain castles will have very direct benefits in terms of tax income. When you control a castle, you will kind of have more direct access to the hunting grounds and around the castle. So maybe leveling up and gaining killing mobs and getting some items will become easier once you control a certain castle. So that's kind of an indirect benefit of gaining control of a castle. Another part of why players will kind of try to actively participate in PvP is there will be separate reward points for PvP. I'll just call it PvP points. And certain high-end items can be only bought by using PvP points. We will have two groups of high-end items, and one will be called draconian items, which are only available as high-level loot or through crafting. And these items are kind of basically for the PvE players who like the crafting element, or kind of raiding on high-level monsters. And another group of high-end items will be the Abyss items, and these items can only be bought from NPCs by using your PvP points that you accumulate when you kill a lot of enemy faction PCs. To put it in short, the rewards for PvP and playing in the Abyss is basically the same for any other RPG. It will be good items, and more experience, and more loot. So I think these are very direct and very powerful, motivation for making players want to participate more in those content.